Welcome, I'm Lloyd, and this is the final 2022 Six Nations preview. It's the Dressing Gown Diary, and I'm Lloyd. Firstly, before I carry on, I've promised a friend of mine, Ian Thomas, that I would give a shout out to our mighty Sky Blues. Today is I'm taking Freddie. Say hi, Fred.
No.
Freddie to his first away game, Derby County away. We're meeting Jesus as well, Chris Tucker, so it should all be lively. Let's just have a quick look through what happened last weekend. Wales kicked off the weekend with a royal battle against France. It was proper old school test match. Perhaps you could say a little low on quality at times, but it was brutal. Blood, sweat and tears. Jonathan Davis is going to have nightmares about not taking that offload from Faletau. Faletau, what a game he had. The guy has been out injured for a long time, comes back, and the last two games for Wales, he's just been phenomenal. He's been everywhere. He produces go-forward ball. He's one of these people who gets the ball standing still, but yet still manages to make a yard or two, which just changes the momentum of the position at the time. Means the defence have to retreat a little bit. He's just such a quality player. Wales are very, very lucky to have him on board. What Wales also showed against France was how to kind of disrupt the play. The line out was very, very good. Rowlands and Adam Beard had a great evening disrupting the French line-out play. But as ever with a Grand Slam, there's always a game and one game in the competition where it's very, very tight. And France did enough, got over the line. They don't really care whether it's by 4 points or 100 points, as long as they won and they go back to Paris for this Saturday's game. So it was a quality performance from both teams. Wales didn't quite have enough, probably indicative of where they are as a team. They dragged France into a street battle, but didn't quite have enough. Italy against Scotland. Scotland took their foot off the gas once they scored the bonus point try. Italy scoring two late tries. It'd be interesting to see how the new player Capuzzo goes. He was probably marked down. He's born in France, marked down potentially as a French player, but he looks very lively. Scotland did enough. Italy started quite well, tailed off, then came back. So is it progress? I mean, it's difficult to say. And then the final game of the weekend saw England host Ireland. It was a red card all day long. It's been going on for so long now. Players know if you tackle high, you're at risk. Why take the risk? There's no upside. You hit the head, you're gone. England, what did they do? Well, they certainly battled. There was a lot of effort. There was a lot of commitment, but it was low on quality. Again, the attack seemed blunted. It's not clear about how it's going to work. Marcus Smith is being shoveled down dead ends. Ireland, however, far more inventive with their attacking lines. Not sure if they're set up to play against either 14 or 13 as happened against Italy, but still, you know, it was Freddie's flutter call. I'm not sure that the sending off actually really affected the results. I think Ireland had enough, and so it proved England staring at fifth again. So let's have a look at this weekend's games. Wales against Italy. Wales have made changes, really not agreeing with bringing Alwyn Jones back in for one test match. He's a good player. There's no question. He's been a great servant for Welsh rugby. But surely, you know, what's the point in bringing him back now? There's summer tests and there's the autumn to build up for the World Cup. I can't see what you're going to find out. Change at scrum half. Thomas Williams was cleanly knocked out against France. He was all over the shop. So Davis comes in to 9, hoping to put a bit of zip on the ball. Wales will just be hoping to pile the points on, finish in the sunshine and finish in style. Italy will be hoping to keep it probably below 40 would be a success. Ireland then hosts Scotland. Scotland, again, it's been one of those tournaments where they threaten to be amazing, but it's not quite happened for them. Ireland be reflecting on the France game, thinking could have done better. Scotland have shown their weaknesses in defence, so Ireland will really be looking to exploit those this weekend and pile the points on. Should be a bit of a carnival atmosphere in Dublin after St Paddy's Day and Cheltenham. There'll be a lot of sore heads from the week's exploits. But Scotland, I'm not sure they've got enough to sneak a win on this one. So Ireland will be looking to pile points again. France against England. It's the Grand Slam game. This is what the Dressing Gown Diary predicted in game one. And also for those that have tracked you, Freddie's flutter is also on a Grand Slam. We're 4 from 4. We're going for the 5th one here. What will France do? Will they choke? Well, they've got Sean Edwards. He's the difference. Difference masterclass. They're not going to choke. They're going to close England out here. England are going to huff and puff. They're not good enough to worry a French team that are riding high. They've got quality all over the pitches. They're not the finished article yet, but they are a quality outfit. But as Wales showed on Friday, if you disrupt the line out, you can get some benefit there. Quick up in defence, so England will certainly try to be bringing physicality and try and disrupt as much as possible. But I can't see any outcome other than the French taking the Grand Slam for the first time since 2010. So Freddie's flutter this weekend is back France to do exactly that. It's 6.5. They're giving 6.5 points to England. I see it comfortably more than that, so I'd be tempted to wedge in a bit more. So Freddie's flutter is back France at 6.5. But also we're going to go for a little treble as well. I see home wins across the card. Wales, Ireland and France all taking the handicap as well. So I think against Italy, Wales are getting sort of 29.5. Against Ireland, Scotland are getting 12.5 or something like that. So there'll be a little treble as well, just to finish the gambling week that we've all had at Cheltenham. But look, dressing gown diary over and out. Play up Sky Blues. Sky Blue Army. Catch you later.